Hi, Jennifer Lynn Coley, and today starts the day one of my 5-day series on the 5 Laws of Gold from the Richest Man in Babylon. And if you have not read that book, go out and get it immediately. It's by George Clason. It's an amazing book. It has sold millions and millions of copies. It's a phenomenal book. And this book will literally change your life and the psychology of your thinking around money, around finances, and around paying yourself first. So that law number 1 of the 5 laws of gold is putting aside 1/10, i.e. 10% of all you earn, and paying yourself first. If you want to read verbatim what the 5 laws of gold say, or at least law number 1, look below in my blog. I typed it all out right there for you. If you need an audio version of the book, click the link below. I'll get you an audio version of the book, but I really encourage you to go out and get a physical copy. There's nothing like being able to write on, mark up, highlight your own copy of a book. It just sinks in. And I actually read this book years ago. It's been on my bookshelf for years. And I didn't really quite get it, and I didn't really quite get the power of the simple concepts in the book when I very first read it, and a couple other times that I read it, it didn't sink in. And you know what? I think back, because I started working when I was 14 years old, and I am now 30 going on 31. I'll be 31 a week from tomorrow on June 11th. If I had put aside 10 and even on upwards of 20%, because 10% is really a bare minimum mandate. But if I had put aside 10% of all I earn from the time I was 14 to now the time I'm 30, wow. I just think about all the money that has passed through my hands throughout all of that time, where I could be in my life now if I had just followed that one simple principle and treated myself like a bill, just as important as the rent or the mortgage or the groceries or the car payment or the credit card or school bill or whatever other bills you have. If I had just treated myself with as much respect and as much priority and as much dignity as I do all the rest of those bills, where would I be right now? And setting aside that 10 to 20%, which I am doing now, it's that important to me. I don't care if you earn $500 a month or $5 million a month. It's an important concept. It's a concept of the wealthy. It is a shift in your mindset and your thinking. Just do it. Start immediately. Don't delay. Don't make excuses. I promise you will find a way to live on the other 80 to 90%. And or you'll go out and you'll create more so that you can take on some of those luxuries, eating out, the movies, whatever else. But you can cut some of that stuff out and cut some of that stuff back to prioritize yourself. Because you know what? McDonald's or AMC Theater or Ruth's Chris or wherever it is you like to go out and spend your money, they're not more important than you. Not any one of them. Not any one of those bills, not Target, there's nothing out there that is more important than you. So this has to become an immediate habit. Start doing it. Okay? It will change the way you feel about yourself, the way you look at yourself, and you will start to just attract all kinds of other really good things into your life just because you are setting yourself as a priority. I want you to do that immediately. No excuses, no delay. Then I want you to go share this concept with other people. Spread this video around, spread this message around, share it, share it, share it. It is time for a reframing of the mind and the psychology around money and finances and wealth creation. This is where your power and your control over your financial situation, over your financial future, over the futures of your children and your children's children, this is where it starts. In this psychology, in this mindset, in this habit. And I promise you, I'm telling you, it will become addictive quite quickly. And then it won't even be a question. You won't even question it. It will be a habit. Okay? Set the habit now. And then, once you are putting aside that 10 to 20%, of course you don't want it to just sit there, right? There are some very specific things you want to do with it, and we're going to talk about that tomorrow when we talk about the second law of the 5 laws of gold. But right now, I just want you to solidify this in your mind. I want you to get a copy of this book immediately. Again, if you need the audio version, click below. But I want you to get a copy of this book, and I want you to make a commitment to yourself that you will put aside 10 to 20% of all you earn, no matter what. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.